Snowbird's Pipeline Couloir might be the most iconic ski run in Utah. This massive chute sits directly above some of Snowbird's most popular ski slopes, and its sheer prominence, length, and access difficulty already make it a daunting choice for a ski run. But it turns out that there are a couple of other qualifiers to this run that combine to make it what's arguably the most dangerous inbound ski trail in the entire state of Utah, if not the entire United States. So what's it like to do one of the most exclusive ski trails in the world? Well, in this video, we'll go through the full Pipeline Couloir experience, including the hike, descent, and other extraordinary barriers to entry. Enjoy! So the first thing you might be wondering about this run is, how did we plan around its opening schedule to do it? Pipeline has an incredibly fickle opening schedule, often being open for only 46 hours over the course of an entire season, meaning that only about 100 visitors to Snowbird get the chance to do this run annually, if that. Well, we kind of actually didn't time it. This past March, we were incredibly fortunate to arrive at a window when it was available. This was a trip we planned more than 7 months in advance, and Pipeline's opening was a pure coincidence. So wait a second, who's we? Well, the we in this situation consists of me, your trusty Peak Rankings narrator, and Sam Daly, who's been an ops specialist for the channel for about a year now. This was our first trip together in person. It's worth noting that when we arrived at Snowbird, we had absolutely no idea that Pipeline was going to be open.
So I take it you're planning to do at least one hike today?
Absolutely, absolutely. If Pipeline's open, I'm 100% doing that. Yo, dude, fresh tracks in Pipeline.
Oh my god, we gotta do it.
We gotta go.
But even with the run being open, it wasn't quite clear that we could just go and ski it. There were a ton of hurdles we had to go through, the first being even finding the entrance.
Wait a second.
Was the Pipeline entrance already closed? We needed to do some digging.
Wait,
Well, it says closed.
was that it? Maybe that was a ski patroller.
Or maybe we were in the wrong place.
Wait, is this even the way to get there?
Might not be, I'm not sure.
Luckily, we got a lifeline from a ski patroller.
Hey, I got a question for you. How do you get up to Pipeline Couloir?
Halfway down there, there's a boot pack, windows up.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's open today?
But it turned out we couldn't just go through the gate.
On the peak.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we gotta go up there and then we sign in.
Yep.
We pretty much had a 20-minute window before the Pipeline gate closed. Were we gonna risk missing it for another run? Absolutely not.
Wait, is it? I wonder if it's faster to run up there or to ski down
Take
the
the chair. I think it's faster to run up.
All right.
It's pretty quick.
Okay. You gotta save your energy. Oh, you gotta save your energy for the hike.
I know. Information?
I don't know, because that's not ski patrol. Yeah, here we go.
We made it to the ski patrol office, but were we gonna get the green light to take the run?
How's it going? We're hoping to do Pipeline Couloir.
Do you have beacon from some ropes?
I do.
I don't.
Okay.
That was a huge bummer. I did not have my avalanche beacon and shovel with me that day, and even though I could have gone and grabbed it, it would have been too late to get back in time to ski the run. Luckily, the weather was supposed to be almost exactly the same the next day, so the following morning, we decided to come back with the proper gear and try our luck again.
All right, Pipeline Couloir rounds 2.
Ready to go.
Let's see if we can actually get on this time.
Yeah.
Learn my lesson from last time. Brought my actual avalanche gear. You can see it up there.
Yep, that's where we're headed.
So we're about to do our second stop in at the ski patrol shack, and hopefully this one goes a little smoother.
On the tram, we bumped into some folks who were on the same adventure we were.
That gate's a short window, man.
Well,
We're about to find out.
we're gonna have to find out.
I wish you luck. They usually open that gate for an hour. They let like 20 people up there and then shut her down.
While we'd been told that Pipeline was open, there was no way to be sure until we got to the top. So nerves were pretty high.
Ooh, there are people hiking up. Yep. It's a good sign. Some people over there, some people over there.
It was time for round 2 of checking in with Ski Patrol. Were we gonna get the green light? We were about to find out.
All right. Oh man, so it's gonna be popular today.
Looks like it.
We were checked for a beacon, shovel, and partner. We had to sign these liability waivers, and then they gave us the all clear.
It's gonna be a tough hike, so stocking up on some water before we go. That is a beauty.
So as it turned out, the gate we stopped at the previous day actually wasn't the entrance to Pipeline. In fact, the actual Pipeline Couloir entrance may have been the most nondescript one we'd ever seen at a ski resort. It didn't even have anything conveying the run's name.
Excited?
Very. A little nervous, but nervous in the safe way.
As Ski Patrol explained to us, getting to the start of Pipeline involved a protracted hike up nearly 700 feet of vertical. This was the first, but perhaps least high consequence, part of that hike. After we made it up that first initial ascent, we ended up on the literal spine of the mountain. At this part of the hike, the stakes became a lot more dire. One fall off either of these sides, and you're done. Way too steep to self-arrest.
This is stunning, though.
It's incredible.
It's not every day you get to be on top of a mountain ridge.
As we were trying to keep our footing, we had some bystanders yell up to us from the much easier trail below.
Beautiful.
You guys are missing out!
By this point, the ridge finally started to widen, but the sheer length and intensity of the hike were beginning to wear on us.
I would rather just take it slow and stay, not get winded.
Ain't on the Palisades anymore, eh?
Oh no, oh no.
Ooh, watch out, guys.
Around here, it got steep again. And rocky.
Nice job.
Thanks.
You.
And with that, the steepest part of the hike was done.
Woo! This view is sick.
Spectacular.
So I guess we must be on the first of the Twin Peaks.
Yep. It's either east or like south, right? I gotta say, that hike was not as intense as I was expecting.
Nah. I mean, it just looks intense because you're gonna do that.
And it's like this sheer, looks like such a sheer, cliff face almost, and it just rises straight up out of the ski area.
Well,
it's huge.
I think the hard part is gonna be that rock scramble.
It is.
Little did we know just how hard the rock scramble was going to be.
Final stretch.
And finally, we made it to the entrance.
Oh, man.
There it is.
Before we dropped in, we'd made it to the top, so it was time to spend some time soaking in the incredible views.
Excellent panorama.
Oh yeah. All the way around.
While we were at the top, we ran into a local who explained just how lucky we were to be doing this run.
Pretty killer morning up the bird on the Twins. You guys caught it
yeah.
perfect.
Oh yeah.
Pipeline's open, you just never know.
Lines opens.
Hey, I don't know if you saw Patrol, they closed it like 2 minutes after us.
Wow.
Oh, serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, so no one else is coming up. We're the last ones.
That's it.
And you said, how many times have you tried to ski this?
Well, I've been coming here for 38 years.
And you just haven't caught it until now. That is insane.
So after some dilly-dallying around, it was finally time to drop in.
So let's take a quick look at what we have here. So
Yeah.
we're at the top. We did the hike. That was the easy part. Now we got this little, 30-foot?
I think this 30-foot part is the hard part. Sandwiched between the hike, which is not bad, and the run, which is not bad.
So, I mean, this part right here looks pretty simple. Those rocks, we have no idea what they're going to look like until we actually get down there.
Yeah.
And then I guess it'll be kind of simple after that.
Yeah.
It became apparent that the group below us was having some trouble at the entrance to the rock scramble. Little did we know how much that foreshadowed what we were about to experience.
It's like a good time.
Yes. Quite a good time.
Finally, it was time to drop.
Right.
All right.
Good luck.
Here goes.
I take your turns more.
Doesn't look bad.
You've said that about everything on this trail so far.
And boy, was that the understatement of the century. The next part was going to involve us taking off our skis, climbing down a rock scramble, and being careful to avoid slipping at all. Unlike at the other resorts that might have down climbing situations, there was no fencing or rope to get down the rocks in this situation. This meant that any slip in the wrong direction would mean what would in all likelihood be a deadly fall down 30 feet of rock. Oh, and as Sam was finding out right at this moment, the footing situation was about as far from ideal as one would ever want in this scenario. The camera angle does not do any justice to just how dangerous of a situation we were in here. Getting down this part not only required perfect footing and keeping tabs on our skis and poles, but also at some point sitting down to be able to slide down the first part of the rock scramble. And because at least 20 other people had already gone down this way, it was incredibly slippery with almost non-existent footing. The stakes could not be higher. But before we show you just how insane this run was about to get, we need to tell you about how Sam and I met up in the first place. Sam was one of the first people to sign up for last year's Utah Peak House trip, and on the day of this recording, we actually visited Snowbird with a group of 12 other people as part of a ski week to all the Cottonwood ski resorts. Sam was such a pleasure to ski with that he's actually co-leading our Northern Rockies Peak House trip in 2025, and he's also fully leading a Peak House Mammoth trip that's set to take place at the end of March. Looking for a ski crew and long-lasting friendships? This is your chance. Find out more information about Peak House 2025 in the description below. So back to the situation at hand here, Sam had found himself in a much more precarious situation than he expected.
Hey Sam, you still feel like it's easy?
Huh?
You still feel like it looks easy?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to be really careful getting to the very top. I mean, it's a little slippery.
At this point, you have a really good view of just how precarious of a situation we were facing here. If you see that rock formation at the top part of the screen, you might be able to tell that your body just wants to slide in that direction. But if you can't self-arrest and you do end up sliding down to that rock, you're over a 30-foot cliff with no good stopping ground until what's literally the bottom of the run, and if you fall off of that, it's no joke, game over.
I do have to admit, the handing down the skis strategy is not a bad idea.
I'm not opposed.
Huh? Oh, either you or him. Just either I go down and then he hands my skis down, or I hand them to you. I just appreciate it. That's what the ski patroller in the shack recommended.
So you're gonna go with the ski patroller handing down the ski strategy?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I really appreciate this, man. Got him? All right. Yeah, once you do that, this is fine.
It was fine for Sam because he was 6'2", and he could stretch his legs to the surface of the snow. But it turns out that if you're 5'10" like me, the down climb gets a little more complicated.
Watch your step, it's icy in there.
Yeah, the step is not easy right here.
No, it's not. And I can do the same thing for you with the skis.
You have an interesting definition of not too bad.
Well, when I said that, I had not really realized how icy it was.
Yeah.
But okay, what's your plan?
I realized I was not going to realistically be able to stretch down to those footholds.
I might be...
There's little like footholds you can get like in here.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm just
slide.
gonna switch my skis to this side.
Okay.
And then on the
And are you gonna hold
Get a
on to
little
them, or are
bit
you
of
gonna
a-
hand them to me?
footing. I know how I can do this.
Okay, as long
Um,
yeah, find what works for you.
So I'm gonna give you my skis.
You are okay. 1 second. Don't let go of them. Don't let go of them. And now I got them.
And I'm gonna give you my poles as well.
Poles as well. Okay. Hang on. Don't let go. All right, now you can let go.
And then what I believe I will do is I will grab onto this rock. And I will grab onto this rock. And just put a little pressure between them.
Okay.
Yeah, so my hands, I'm putting like a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
You know how when you're like climbing through a crevice?
Be very careful, man.
Yeah. Putting like almost no pressure on my legs at all.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Now the snow is still kind of slippery, but so where are you gonna get down from here?
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Yeah, hang on.
Very good point. Okay. I think there is a...
I think that's the way. Just create deep footholds with each
Yes.
step. You're almost
All right.
pretty much there. You made it.
Oh my god.
That was certainly
That was
intense.
something.
There's definitely farther down to go, but it shouldn't be that bad.
All right. Good
There.
teamwork, man.
Good teamwork.
We'd made it down the initial phase of the rock scramble, but the battle was not over yet.
This is not particularly easy either.
Yeah, you just got to be careful about the footing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. You can't have your dessert without eating dinner first.
Very true. And the dessert looks sweet. Got a rock hold. It looks so fun, man.
At this point, I was so winded. That rock scramble had beaten almost all the mental energy out of me, and I just climbed down the rest of that path backwards on all fours. But boy, was there a great prize waiting at the end.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
This looks incredible, man.
That was something.
That was pretty intense.
All right. Let's see what we're working with.
It looks just
Oh,
spectacular.
nice. You guys doing all right up there? Yeah. Turns out it's not so easy, huh? This looks really tasty.
We finally made it. It was time to descend.
Now it's recording.
Wait. Yeah, now it's recording. And mine is too?
Yes.
Sweet.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. I will see you at the bottom.
See you at the bottom.
Woo! Oh, yeah. It's magnificent. Even the shade, just magnificent.
All right. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. That was gnarly.
That was amazing.
That was gnarly in the best way possible.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
The snow is beautiful in there.
All right. Oh, and we have the bowl now.
We have the whole bowl.
All right. Want to send it?
Yeah.
Woo!
So Pipeline Couloir might be the hardest inbound ski run we've ever done, but it's not because of the main part of the iconic couloir itself, although the extraordinarily steep, unwavering pitch is nothing to scoff at on its own. It's really because of the absurdly dangerous rock scramble required to get down to the run's entrance, where one slip on an already icy footprint means a drop down to certain death. Oh, and your weary body from 45 minutes of hiking and 11,000 feet of elevation won't be doing you any favors either. Forget about Corbett's at Jackson Hole, Big Couloir at Big Sky, and the Fingers at Palisades Tahoe. This is a more vicious beast than all of them. Next time you go to Snowbird, you'll have basically won the lottery if this trail is open, but keep in mind that if you sign that ski patrol waiver and commit to the hike, you'll be risking it all to get a taste of one of the sweetest inbound chutes in the world.